After 5 years on the East Coast, it was time to go home.
Welcome to Los Santos Airport.
What's up?
Carl is sweet.
What's up, sweet? What you want?
This mama. She's dead, bro. Passenger, show us your hand. Stop. Get down on your knees. Now down on your stomach. There you go. I'll take that, Hernandez.
Hey, that's my paper, man. That's money.
This is drug money.
My money, man.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'll fill it out later.
Welcome home, Carl. Glad to be back. You haven't forgotten about us, have you, boy?
Hell no, Officer Tenpenny. I was just wondering what took y'all so long.
Get in the car.
Ease up, man. Damn.
Watch your head.
Ah!
Oh, my bad.
Get out of here, you greaseball bastard! Stupid Mexican. Oh, hey, sorry.
My bag. Hey, man, my bag.
How you been, Carl? How's your wonderful family?
I'm here to bury my moms. You know that.
Yeah, I guess I do. So what else you got shaking, Carl?
Nothing. I live in Liberty City now. I'm clean. Legit.
Nah, you ain't never been clean, Carl.
Well, what do we got here?
This is a weapon, Officer Pulaski, that was used to gun down a police officer not 10 minutes ago. Officer Pendleberry. A fine man, I might add. You work fast, nigga.
You know I just got off the plane.
Well, that's a good thing we found you and retrieved the murder weapon.
That ain't my gun.
Don't bullshit me, Carl.
Yeah, don't bullshit him, Carl.
What the fuck you want from me this time?
When we want you, we'll find you. In the meantime, try not to gun down any more officers of the law.
Y'all can't leave me here. This baller's country.
I thought you said you was innocent, Carl. But you don't bang.
This is car 58.
See you around like a donut,
What?
Carl.
Officer Pendlebury's down. We'll be right over.
See, Hernandez?
Oh, shit. Here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country. Now, I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years, but the ballers won't give a shit.
Hello guys, welcome. I had to act quickly. Looks like it's gonna rain a lot in this first race. Welcome back everybody. Hello Suddy. Very glad we're getting a rainy race early because yesterday we couldn't get any. I don't see that drying out based on what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna stop lap 1 and pit. That's not drying out in my opinion. It's gonna stay wet. If you haven't left a like yet, please leave a like. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm sure most of you guys are regulars here. There were some people that did not change tires. They were immediately in trouble. Hello, Lunar Dawn. Intermediate level of water I can see. The car next to me got loose. The new daily races will be here in about 2 hours from now. 2.5 hours from now. We're going to do lots of races until then, of this amazing race that we had this last week or so for July. I'm going to do as many as I can before I have to go to bed. Guys up front knew that they needed to stop. Don't change. Don't refuel. It's actually not that wet yet. Not raining that hard yet, but I think it's just gonna keep raining. Eventually we'll get some wet conditions. Oh, it's there now in the pit lane at least. It started raining more. I think these guys took tires, so they were slowed down a lot. It's one of the leaders that's ahead. This NSX not moving over for me very much. Oh, please keep it. Off the racing line now. had a great day. I went out in my kayak today in the water. And I have some pictures and videos from that I'm going to share. We're not really up to speed yet in the rain, but we will get there. And we're doing this in EMEA and finding great rhythm with wet lines and going really fast earlier this week, so we'll just need a race or a couple more laps to get used to this. I have to go off the racing line more. So wide entries for everything. Wide, wide, wide. Depending what corner I'm doing. Let it run wide, let it run wide. Dry line again, sort of. An intermediate line that I need to follow now. So I can go back on the racing line. Intermediate line for the moment. It may pick up again with the rain. Never go to second. The car behind me also went off though. Get some pressure off now. Treacherous, so slippery. You're really getting to see me drive in this first race. No warm up. Come in here. We're trying to drive in the rain. Look, I've been doing this all day. I had a relaxing day. Like I said, I went to kayak. I probably got in the water at like 7 p.m. and got out at like 8:45. Packed everything up and went home. Great. Tried to catch some fish. I tried. But it was more worried about like the first kayak trip. half my car should be on the racing line, half of it off the racing line. Close. I'm getting faster with the wet lines, but I'm not the quickest with this either. My wet lines are just my wet lines. That's where I'm at with these. I'm catching up slowly to the leaders. So now this section especially, half my car on, half my car off. Nice and wide on the entries. Be a little lazy to turn in. Might be on inters, maybe. Apex is absolutely flying. He's making me push behind me. Has lost it after a really amazing effort. Unbelievable effort from Speedo. Big Hard for the super chat. It's the first one of my stream from the turtle. Thank you, Big Hard, for the super chat. How are you? Hello, Big Hard. Thank you. I love you too. My favorite reptile. Bye. hype right now. We don't get this every race. We got time. This has literally been the perfect first race of the night for us. We did it in the rain. It takes about 4 seconds in the rain. A little longer in the rain. Maybe more than that, to 5 seconds even. Blame it on the rain. Think it really went well. I think we started a little slow, and then it got good. Guys, leave a like before you do anything else. I'm gonna do as many races as I can before the new ones come out. New dailies tonight in a few hours. But please leave a like, please subscribe if you're new. I'll be on for a little while. No, great race. You pushed me super hard. You made me drive really fast in the rain when I wasn't ready. You had great pace. It seemed like you had the answers for all my responses. Trying to go fast. Thank you, Left. Left, nice P3. We did the extra chicane. Super Speedo and Left. On the final lap, I was ahead by 9 seconds. I did the extra chicane. If you want to go back and witness it. We had time to do the extra. Safely.
Apex 76. Said, oh, that's why you lost so much time, LOL. Suddy
Exactly.
Empire. Said Apex 76.
So
good
fun.
job.
So fun.
Apex 76.
So fun.
Said thanks at Suddy Empire.
Nice job, Left. Awesome job, Left turn. All right, let's queue up again. We don't have a lot of time now because the race was longer with the rain. Super Supido had fast lap. Like, damn. He's on fire. So yeah, I mean, I have photos. I'll send myself the photos to PSN to make that part easy, and then I have a video that I tried already to send it to my email, and it didn't work so well. But I'll find a way to show you. I'll find a way. Hold on. Let's share some photos with myself. We have more. Look at that. Look at that. I got more coming. I got more. I got a whole bunch though. I thought there was more than this. Stop. Okay. descent a lot. So I have the roof rack installed. This is me like loading it back up. After we were done, this is the spot I went to. Oh, oops. Hold on, let me grab this. And I gotta plug it in too. I got enough time to show you if you want. I mean, hopefully I have time. Come on. Come on now. At the water. Looking overweight. Looking like I have too many chocolate shakes lately. Some people were like commenting on my giant kayak. I'm like, yo, you want to take a picture? You'll hook it up for YouTube? I was like, my chat will appreciate it. Do you appreciate it, chat? Do you appreciate this? And then I carted it into the water. And then I basically went I went straight across, and then I went out to the right, and like I basically did like a square mile almost. I just went straight to the right, back across, hung out on this side of the water, and fished this side a little bit, and as it's getting dark, it's time to go. But it was a successful trip, like getting my confidence up, like moving the thing around, because that kayak is enormous. I've never put something like that on top of my car, and I have like now like a little experience, some strategies for like how I want to do things. It went well. It went well. It's fast in the water. The only thing missing was some fish. No fish bit, even though I definitely put some work in, some effort was put in. During the summer, it's not such a surprise. It's super fast compared to what I have in my other kayak from like years ago. It's really fast. It's the Lamborghini of kayaks. It's so fast it has a rudder. It has a rudder system. It's so long and fast. Hello, Grover. Welcome back, my good sir. My good sir, Grover. I had to brake a lot for the Jackal. Lambo brakes early. Watch out for Lambo braking. Welcome, Lobster. Welcome, Grover. But yeah, today was the first time I used the kayak after buying it in May. It's now July. It's taking my sweet time. But it was a success. It was a success. It was a very good day. We're gonna box. Jackal bumping me. looks like a dry race. Looks super dry. I've never been in one that big either. My other one's a 10 foot. That new one's an 18 foot, 18 and a half. And it's totally different. It has a carbon fiber rudder. And a giant fish storage compartment. Fish hatch. Did not get to use the fish hatch today. I just watched this man just take the 3-second pen. That was like so blatant. He drifted out wide as if he wanted to get as close as possible to the white line in the 3-second pen. I was like, why? Why have we done that? Just made an error that helps me. Mistakes right here. Oh no, it's not my car. I should fix that. Thank you for saying something. I can try to fix that. I haven't outsprayed the WD-40 yet on my accelerator pedal. nothing better sometimes. They're so good. Some really well-made pancakes cannot be beat. Some IHOP. Oh, the pancakes left. I had French toast for the first time recently, like really well-made French toast. It was delicious. First time having like the real thing, homemade. Well, that makes it even better. I don't often get that luxury. Powdered sugar is so good on fried dough. Like, that's something special. That's not good for turtles, though. You need some lettuce or something. Some tomatoes for you. Gosh. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that, SUZUKA. Bit of a dust up, yeah. Frock off. Very, very. Oh, I went for way too much that time. For once, I did not have control. And I've earned a penalty for it too. Going wide at the corner before. So I think the win is out of reach now. We won the last race, but we're not going to win this one. But this is a battle for second place, it seems. Maybe even third place. That we're in with Super. We got slowed down too much. Turbo Killer is off the pace. Just a little bit. Have to go for it. control a little bit as I got on the power. But that's how bad I want to get it done for you. Losing the car as I slam the pedal, trying to make that move stick. Still time to learn the precision, the precise behavior. Oh no! Oh no! That's where I crashed. Someone has caught us up. We went so slowly. Someone caught us. Oh, it's an R32. Really early. I wasn't ready for how early he was going to break. really close with the R32. I didn't even realize it's the final lap now. R32 is coming back. Not go well. R32 might still come back. You're gonna be near Super Speedo. Late break with both of us. Super late.
Grover's mental pit stop. Set GG.
I have to apologize to Sixth Element, spelled S1X7H3L3M3N7. I gotta apologize because there was a moment in the S's where we collided and he bounced off the track. What did you think about that with me in the R32? You had a good look at it. There was a lot of interesting moments. You in the NSX, he clobbered you, and then he clobbered me later in the same lap at Casio Triangle. And I like tapped his bumper as like I recovered from being clobbered. And you typed LOL in the chat. That's not very nice. Shouldn't be typing that. Make him feel bad.
Apex 76 said I thought the R32 was pretty aggressive.
With the R32 on the bump, I didn't think it was like me that initiated that one. I'm like on the outside. With E-Tune it was tough. There's a lot of tough moments with Orwell. That was a harder race for sure. Much harder race. And you and me got held up a little too much to keep up with the leader with second place. We were almost there. There was one moment where it all ended.
Said I thought you
it was that NSX.
Each other out.
It was that NSX that clobbered you.
Turtle. Said just an enjoyable race.
It was very enjoyable.
Apex
I enjoyed.
76.
I enjoyed a lot.
Said yeah, that was tricky.
Very enjoyed. Let's go ahead and enter again. I'm gonna keep doing race C. It's treating us well. Packed with excitement. I have any more pictures I want to send you?
Apex 76 said I have no pace in clean air.
That's not true. I think you do. I think you do, sir. Here's some photos. I didn't send you any photos of me in the kayak. But here's a couple.
Big half the Galapagos turtle. Said action-packed.
You can see my feet in this one. Sitting in there. Some more pictures of the spot. And I think that's going to be it. You can see my paddle. I put the paddle down. You can see my rudder system at the bottom, those like cables. I move my feet like left and right, and I can like activate the rudder, goes left and right. And I need that so badly. I found out like I need to be working the rudder to be turning correctly. Without the rudder, I'd be really like not moving left and right the way I want to. It also feels like it sort of gets stuck. You can see the center is like my fish hatch. If I caught a fish, I might throw it in there if I have ice or something, like ready to go if we want to stay out for a while. That fish hatch is enormous. And again, you can see the pedals of the rudder system a little more clearly here.
Apex 76.
That mount in the middle, I gotta put a camera on that mount.
That rotation.
Exactly. I need brake balance 5 rear on my kayak, 5 to the rear. It is in the back to the rudder, so it is 5 rear brake balance. Extra rotation.
Apex 76.
I'm chilling.
Said LOL.
Rotation. Rotation. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes before the race starts. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm here. Gotta take it easy, lap 1. Oh yeah, that was nice. Descend it with my R32. R35, R35, 34, 34. It's a 34. That's the 32. Broken wing from that car. Broken wing. Wing is damaged. Possibly. Wow. I don't know if I should go in. Pretty sure we should, but I'm not certain. I'm willing to bet dry race, I think. I'm gonna bet on it. I'm gonna bet on it. I don't think it's gonna hit. That rain ain't hitting. If it hits, I'm gonna look bad though. It's only 7.4 feet per second today. No, much longer. I think 2 hours. Yep, 2:30. And then the first one will be at 3 a.m. At 2:30 the race C shows, and then by 3 a.m. they all show. And race C begins. Wow, I'm glad he was ghosted. Every lap I'm going off there, I need to stop. I'm gonna pay for it eventually. Lost a lot right there. glad I didn't spin though.
Said nice save.
I lost a good amount of time doing that though. I'm sad I did that. Hola. Thank you. Hola, hola. Gracias. It's like 17, 18, 18, 19. And I knew we could have got it. Like, I was going fast enough. And I'm sad that I made so many mistakes this race that it's not possible to catch that leader now. I don't think. I made enough mistakes where it's not possible. At times, I was really gaining a lot. When I hit that 2020, just need to find a little more consistency. It's tough. he made it in. He made it in the pit though. I didn't know he was gonna pit. He made it in, so I think he's good. It's like when I took you out and I waited for you.
Said he should have let you pass.
Perhaps, perhaps.
Apex 76. Said might have picked up a penalty.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I feel like this race, if we went just a little faster, we might have caught up to the 2 leaders at the end. There were moments where I gave it away, where I threw it away at Spoon. I had clear track for most of it. And I almost took out Inklington. Well done, Lumpy Melon. I could improve my time, but I don't think we need to. Every race we've been competitive. I'm gonna continue where I'm at. Or I could just go like a slight improvement. Would be nice, but we don't really need it. Super Stupido, are you in the race? Are you entered in this one?
Wildwood Garage. Said, did you happen to see how fast my fastest lap was at the end?
I did not, Lumpy. How fast was it? How lumpy was it?
Apex 76. Said, yeah.
I'm gonna set a quicker lap because Lumpy and Super Stupido, they're starting to sweat. I can feel the sweat from Lumpy
Wildwood Garage.
and Super Stupido.
Said
I didn't get to see it, no,
it.
because I finished first. I didn't see it. If I finish before you, I can't see it. What was your fastest lap though at the end? Did you get a 201? Oh, sorry, you were second. Sorry, I messed up my statements of who was ahead. I did not see it. Did not see it. Congrats on the 201. It's very satisfying to get 201s in this combination. I've had probably like a half dozen, 6 to 10 total. Not sure how many. I think the best one was like a point 0.6, 0.8, somewhere in there. The quickest I saw this week was at 2 minutes 0.9 from someone. The Lamborghini. Wow, we were so close. We were so close.
Just rewinded your screen.
So close to 201. I threw my lap away. I was gonna suggest rewinding my stream as a way to figure out what you ran, but you've already done it. Step ahead of me. I didn't realize my lap was that strong. I didn't think my lap was that good. How's the rain looking? Hey, hey, hey! Just hit the, come on, come to the track, my friend. My rainy friend. The cloud is leaving. Bye-bye, cloud. Did you guys watch Silverstone earlier today? Silverstone was magnificent as a Grand Prix. It's very good.
Apex.
I didn't see Plaka's here too. Plaka's here.
Said GL.
Plaka. Plaquita. Enrique. Doing my lap 1 pit gamble. I don't think it's raining. I don't expect it. I should have looked at the radar first, really. gonna come out right next to me. Oh, it was wonderful. That's what we're here for. That was nice. got me for sure. All the way inside. All the way. His car can't really carry the same speed mine can through that corner, and it's in the outside. And there was contact, so I tried to keep it to the right as much as I could to defend that one. bad one. Car behind me is also gone. I was handing it to Super Supito. I had the race in the bag. You're in good position. But I never downshifted for the corner. I did Degner 1 incorrectly. all of us went fast at the end and set the best lap again. That was a fun race. I feel bad that I messed up Turkey, but he ended up getting ahead of me anyway. I think Turkey might have won if I didn't mess him up.
Apex 76. Said LMAO GG.
Well done, well done. Well done. I went off the track at Degner. Totally blew it. I was within range to jump you on the pit stops, but at Degner 1, I didn't do my normal technique where I downshift to third and back to fourth, and I stayed in fourth and just understeered off into the dirt and didn't even do a very good job of recovering. You need to go set a quicker qualifying time. I think you could be starting ahead of Nugget. I'm gonna leave mine where it is. I don't need to go crazy right now. There's only
Apex
2 more
76.
race C's left.
Said oh man.
There's only 2 more daily C's.
Apex 76. Said I knew you two were quicker behind me. Didn't think I would come out ahead.
I was on track to be ahead, but it's hard work. You know how hard it is. And I made the error that that put me behind at some point. At Degner 1. Degner 1, which if you don't know Degner 1, that's before the hairpin. You have the 2 right-handers that are very fast. After Sector 1, there's a left and then 2 very fast kinks, a hard right and then a really slower hard right before the hairpin. I messed up the first one. Degner 1.
Apex
Degner
76.
1.
Said ye.
Yee. Okay. Did anyone watch Formula 1 today? I watched the race highlights and it was brilliant. During the race I was up plotting my day. Oh, I need to get up for a moment. Be right back. I need to use the restroom. I am back. Let's check the radar. Oh, it's close. It might rain like instantly. Which way is that going? That's very close. Oh my. They can do that. Get rain real soon. Do one more lap, I think. Yes. Nugget thinks it's not going to rain. We're going to keep watching it. now it is. It used to be possible. Welcome back. We haven't seen you in a little bit. Welcome back. Right now, not possible, no. Another slow lap. Lumpy Melon giving me a hell of a race. Lumpy Melon doing great. We have to box soon. One more. I messed up 130R, so I figured let's just pit now, see what happens. I thought Lumpy Melon was gonna win the race. I thought Lumpy Melon had us. Guys, leave a like if you can. It is now 1:52 a.m. There's 2 more SUZUKA races if I want to do them. I'm trying to decide now if I want more of this.
Wildwood Garage.
You were on fire.
Said had a poor lap.
You were on fire. You drew me in from a long way back and made me push myself to the limit, so thank you.
Said GG.
And then Nugget here at the end. I'm thinking of Nugget the whole race and how I want to be ahead of him. This is the best race. Such a fun race.
Apex 76. Said was so even at the front.
You were on fire. You set the best lap, right, of the race. You had a new personal best. Amazing job.
Apex 76. Said Turkey took it from me. Apex 76. Said on the last
You
lap.
had a crazy battle with Turkey earlier in the race. You had a crazy battle with Turkey. Turkey nuggets. It's Jack Nalmo. I didn't even know that was him. Flying Wheels is Jack Nalmo. No team. No team. So he was already following me. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How cool is
Apex
that?
76. Said who is Jack Normo.
He lives in Connecticut, where I live. He's a legend. He does a lot of racing in EMEA. He's a high-level, talented driver. He's very talented. And he's a Connecticut brother. What state were you in? Can you remind me again? Were you also in Connecticut? I think you told me.
Apex 76. Said no, I'm in ND.
North Dakota is not near Connecticut. I'm gonna add more people. My A's. This guy's cool. He had a rough one. Jeremy Clarkson. It's Hector, fool. It's his name. These guys, these poor guys, they should be A's. We're gonna add them. Yes, I want to be friends with Jeremy Clarkson. Should I do another one? You've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. Should I do one more? I guess I should. Finish the stream strong. I gotta go to work tomorrow morning, but I think we're good to do one more. We will do it.
Apex 76. Said one more.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be done. Still hyped that I went in the water today and did some fishing. It was super hype if I caught something. Extra super hype if I had caught some sort of animal. I was gonna jump off the kayak and in like some deeper water that was calm and try to flip it over. So that way I'm out of the kayak, in the water, kayak flipped over, worst case scenario achieved. And see if I could swim around a little bit and flip it over while in the water and like right myself, jump back in it. I'm sure I can. I'm a super athletic, strong guy. I'm sure I can. I meant to do that today, but I was like, do I really want to get wet? I already was wet. I should have did it. I had extra shirts. That's like worst case scenario. If that has happened, something has gone wrong already. But it would be nice to know how hard it would it be to flip it over. Even if it couldn't flip over, I'm riding on top of that baby. Probably on the agenda for another time. It was getting late too. If I go out in the middle of the day and it's like super hot, I bet I'll want to jump in the water. It's like 1,000 degrees like it has been this July. The spot where I went today it was a great place to launch my kayak, but like not great for fishing. It looked pretty dead fish wise. I'd have to move around from there.
Binat.
Good morning.
Said Haygrove, you go fishing often?
Not often enough, but I used to. I used to do quite a bit. But now I'm too busy entertaining you, Binat. I want you to be happy and entertained. How's this rain looking, Binat? How's rain looking? Gonna rain this time? Maybe. Maybe. Where's the blanket ship? It's TC. I gotta make up my mind about this rain. Is it gonna rain? If it's not, I'm gonna pit early. Alright, headset's back.
Binat. Said I can tell you
Scary.
you're doing a great job of entertaining the good people. I'm awful at reading radio.
We're not going to
these
pit
days.
early. I'm not gonna pit. Listen, I'm pretty good at reading it, but I'm not confident to say that's not gonna rain. That looks like it's gonna rain somehow. I'm cornered, right? But just when you think it looks bad, it's tricking you. I'm gonna stay out for a bit. Oh, it's coming. That's coming. Jack Nelmo. I didn't even realize it's Jack Nelmo. Silverstone. It's Silverstone and unpredictable right now. I think we're about to get hit with some rain. Might want to pit for some wets. Quick set of wet tires. A quick set. It's gonna rain a lot. Maybe not for long, but it's gonna rain a whole lot. It's Silverstone. Piastri, brake check. Was Piastri robbed or not? is over. So now it's gonna get difficult. West on the inters missions. From now on, it's gonna be drawing. What a move. guys have not pitted, so I hope we don't battle with them. Held up a lot right now, but it's okay. We're not gonna pit. We're not gonna pit no matter what. So I'm gonna save my wets a little bit now. They're gonna be worn on the final lap. Track is drying. My wheel froze. Wheel came back, sort of. No, it's down. Wheel's down. Wheel froze. Oh my god. I did not. I was right by the pit. I was right by the pit too. Oops. That's a shame. We were in position to win. It's no big deal, though. What a shame. Oh, I battled and toiled away. I had such a good time in that race. But my wheel decided to freeze on me. And I got in someone's way there trying to recover. But it was not happening. Somehow my brake was like stuck on as well. That would have been a great finish, I'm sure. So the new dailies will be out in like 10 minutes, but I'm sure
LBR_Afigurado.
Hello, Rafi.
Said good evening, my friend Grove. A hug from Brazil.
Hugs.
Seeing this Chelsea team shield, I'm upset that my Palmeiras team lost to it.
And
LOL.
and Stevao is going to London too, so no more Stevao on Palmeiras. Hello, Rafi Guerrero. Hello. My wheel just disconnected and froze, caused us to get disconnected. I'm sad about it. I'm really sad. That shouldn't be happening. I got in someone's way a little bit. Unfortunate. I'll show you guys the pictures again of my kayak adventures while we have a minute here. Oh look, he was yelling at me. What did he say? Oh no! Didn't mean to do that. No. He's still racing. Okay, well. That's awkward. My own messages, what I meant to go to. These ones. Again, my kayak. I took the kayak out today, it was awesome. This is me, like, cleaning up to leave. Trying to put it away. And then I had to walk over and pick up this thing. And you see my cooler behind it. To climb on top of the cooler. You see the cooler. The cuckoo cooler. Out of sight in all of these photos. You can see it there though. No. Yeah, you can see it. I decided that instead of bringing like a little step, the cooler is my step. So I grab the two handles. That side you can see has one handle. There's two on the other side. And I pick it up and plop it on top. I could show you the video of that. It's like pretty stressful. Because this thing's made of fiberglass. If I drop it and bang it around, it can break. And that's the end of it. It's expensive. But I was able to successfully get it up there at home and then down safely and then back up safely, back down safely. I washed it off. When I got home, I sprayed it down with water because we were in the salt water. I chose this place to do the first little trip with it because the parking is so clutch. It's free parking and it's always wide open. I love that parking spot. I'm like right by the water. That's why I chose this place. It's that close.
Meta 7 Gear.
Hello.
Said howdy Grove.
Howdy. I just got like disqualified from a race because I could not get going fast enough after a wheel freeze. Even though I have the QR2, that is now the third time in a week and a half that I had a wheel freeze. Maybe 2 weeks. So it still does freeze sometimes. Right? We're still frozen? It's still frozen. And I couldn't recover fast enough. The game disconnected me. The game disqualified me.
Lobster clicks. Said will it fit on the Boxster?
If I get a Cayman hardtop for the Boxster,
76.
maybe. Probably not.
Said unlucky. Wildwood Garage.
That's correct, Meta 7 Gears. Correct, Matt
Said
Barton.
I didn't hers the whole race there.
That's correct.
Meta 7 Gear.
I'm proud. You probably won, right?
Said change over.
Although you had to pit. You had to pit though. I had a wheel freeze, and
Apex 76. Said at
I got disqualified because the wheel
froze.
froze. The wheel froze, and then it does the countdown if you don't get moving. I got disqualified because the wheel froze, and I could not get moving.
Said third.
I think I would have won that race. I'm gonna create a fishing YouTube channel, guys. I'm really serious. I have not only the sweet kayak, I have the sweet fish tank behind me.
Meta
Get
7
ready
gear.
for a full fish tank.
Said got to have a controller on standby for such situations.
Well, I do, and it didn't. I just
Meta
couldn't
7
get
gear.
moving, unfortunately.
Said Grove Street Fishing.
I mean, I haven't named it yet. I have to pick a name. That could be a good like placeholder name for the beginning. You can see my carbon fiber paddle, carbon fiber like lid to my thing here, and this is my spot, my marshy spot. Oh, wrong spot.
Wildwood Garage. Said, is there another race?
There is one more, but I'm not gonna do it because it's late and I have to go to work.
Meta 7 gear. Said, is that a lake in CT?
This is Long Island Sound in Connecticut. Long Island Sound. This is a boat launch at the mouth of a river in Connecticut. The mouth of a river near where I live. And I just like carted it right in the water. Walked in the water, just hopped in it. I had the rod holders. It's like made for fishing. See, my rudder like holds it up. It's a little tripod. Got the mean pose.
Meta 7 gear. Said that looks expensive.
It was. It cost almost as much as my Porsche. I'm all like full, all bloated from eating a ton of ice cream. All the food I eat, all the chicken parm. But successfully, it's now put away and everything. I got home and put it away the right way. It is now safe where it belongs. You have 3 minutes still. We can go look at the Porsche. I have photos of the Porsche in here too. Further back. The Porsche should be ready soon. I don't know what my mechanic was doing this week. He told me this week he'd put time in it, and then he told me when he finally did put time in it that it took him 5 hours to replace my starter. Which just sounds absurd, doesn't it? 5 hours to do a starter. That is craziness. There's my Audi that you guys haven't seen in a while, but that hopefully will be ready to go. And driving for the fall, sometime in September. I would like to get it moving. My beautiful home. I cut the grass yesterday, or 2 days ago, and it's already growing. Like the section that's like the non-natural grass grows extra fast. There used to be some giant trees behind my house, and they all fell down.
Said I just sold my Renault Megane.
In real life, you had a Renault Megane. You can see on the right, you have my tractor, my John Deere tractor, like 5 horsepower, like a sports tractor, if you will. My ride along. I take the racing line when I cut the grass. Always. Scandy
Meta 7
flip.
gear. Said yep, both my real life cars are in game.
I guess if you want to count like the
Meta
Cayman,
7 gear.
the Cayman is the same as mine.
Said unfortunately
And the
other
Crown
one
is a Camry.
is one of the ones
The Crown is
that
the
was
Camry.
recently added. Meta 7
And there's
gear.
Audi A4s and
Said
S4s
not a popular
that are
one,
like the
LOL.
fake cars in the background. And if you go to like the lounge area, there's like those little fake, like NPC cars that are in the game. And my Audi is like similar to some of them. We have 1 minute till new races. I've decided I'm gonna get wheels that look like this, but bigger. Those are small ones. Gonna be patient with that. New races are out now. My beautiful, beautiful car. It's so beautiful. I wish I could drive it. I don't think the kayak would fit. With the Cayman hardtop, maybe something else could fit. I don't know about a kayak. There technically is enough room. Technically. It needs at least 2 feet. That's not really like enough, but... Technically. Times 7. Times 3. 15.
Meta 7 gear. Said haha GR3 reverse deep forest. Well, someone called it. Apex 76.
Minimum pit 1.
Said at Meta 7 gear say psych RN.
Minimum
Meta
pit.
7 gear. Said 15 laps and X7 is nice though.
This makes me think that like cars like the Ferrari will be good at this, to have the good tire wear. What else has good tire wear that we were using recently? The Supra will be just good at this track. The Supra, this is such a high-speed track. It's been proven time and time again that this long run down the main straight is like, you need some power because it's all top end. You exit this corner at high speed. Wait, I don't even know which way we're going. Is this reverse? It's reverse. So we go which way? We're going into turn 1 this way. Oh my god. Scary turn 1. I think it still matters to have the high speed car. Maybe less so, even though you go uphill here.
Apex
It's from 0.
76.
You need the high speed car even more at this
Said
one.
LOL.
Right? High speed car helps even more because you start low speed here and it's all uphill basically. So maybe you need the high speed even more. And then this is downhill though. I would set a lap for you, but I think it's time for my bedtime. I would do it. I would. I wasn't planning to do the races. I just wanted to come and do some SUZUKA before it was gone.
Paul Ellers.
I'm glad we did.
Said Deep Forest is the new Largo.
Don't say that. Don't diminish the deep forest, Paul. Don't diminish it and say that. That's so rude. Because everyone was so sick of Majori at one point. I get what you're saying. Majori, Red Bull Ring. And now you're gonna add Deep Forest to that list? Don't do it to us. I think Atlanta and Watkins Glen are on that list too. I think the game is just it's 3.5 years old now. 3 years old. It's not a full half yet. It's 3 years old.
Paul Ellers.
It's 3 years old, Paul.
Said LOL.
And we just need some more tracks or something. It's that simple. We need a couple more tracks. Or we need a PS6 in a new game. I'm pretty sure GT8 will come out for PS5 though. PS5 will be out for 1,000,000 years. 10-year cycle with this system. Right? When did PS5 come out? It was out in 2019 or 2020.
G-Note.
2021. 2020.
Said like Imola.
2020. And it's probably going to be around until at least 2028. PS5. You would think, right? That's 8 years. That's a long time. I don't think GTA is going to be a PS6 title. Let's see some lap times. My wheel's still very frozen. Just, like, unplug it. Who got the lap time? Who set the good lap? I would set one, but it would just get me on a roller coaster of emotions.
Said or Kota.
I don't need to do this right now. Robin Van Persie. Oh my god. He's the US account. I'm thinking it's gonna be the Supra we know is still fast in straight line. The Supra will be among them.
Paul Ellers. Said this is a 23 minutes race.
And we know the Supra has really good tire wear. It sort of does. Am I right? The Supra has the tire wear. You know what else is going to be really good in the race?
Meta
Is the
7
Suzuki.
gear.
Suzuki would be good.
Said McLaren might be decent.
Because it saves
Meta
tires,
7
yeah,
gear.
it could be.
Said 5th gear up the hill.
Suzuki could be really good. The GTR would be like overpowered at this, honestly. This is a GTR kind of week.
Paul Ellers.
GTR, Supra, M6.
Said Ford and Alpha for me this week.
Alpha's usually is pretty good here, so you're right. Sad Tomato in the Huracan. We know who that is. We love our tomatoes.
Lobster Clicks. Said the RCZ was good last time.
Really sad. Look what it says. Look what it says here. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me turn off my overlays. It says really sad tomato. Sad face. He's not just a sad tomato. Really sad.
Meta 7 gear. Said when was last time?
It was like maybe not even like 2 months ago. Not even close to 2. It was 1 month ago, probably. We could look at my streams if you want. We go look at it. Let me see if I can email myself one of my videos from the kayak. And that'll be
Meta
how we end
7
it here.
gear. Said there's a dirty driver in Asia region called Happy Tomato.
Wait, so you think Sad Tomato is like the same guy? This guy's pretty clean. I've raced him a lot, and I think he's cool overall. No complaints with him. Let me open my emails. Again, I'm not doing the next race. I'm really sad that I can't. I have to go to work.
Meta 7 gear.
Why won't this email?
Said don't think it would be the same.
Exceed the attachment limit? What are you talking about? Options, compress it. Oh my god, why can't it send it as like a smaller piece? This video is not even very long. You'd like the cloud sharing. This is the smallest video I have. This should go. I wonder if Discord could probably do it. We're going to Discord if this doesn't work. Does that one fit? There we go. Alright, I have a little video or two for you. Couldn't preview. Oh my god, a problem with the video. What a joke. It ruined my video. Let me try Discord. Oh, there is a special spot. I should put these. One second. Oh, Discord's the best. I didn't think Discord would do it, but it just decided, yes, we'll do it right away. Right away, sir. Oh, exceeds the file size. Damn. I'm not getting nitro for that, no. Just do one of them then. How about the small one? There we go. That's one. There we go. How's that? That should go. Here we go, 2. There we go, there we go. And 3. Video from in the kayak. Me paddling around. And this one, there's no way this one will go. This must exceed. Okay. Oh, hold on. I forget that this is in the wrong order. Open Discord. Almost got it. Oh my god, no, there's all these pop-ups. And we got it. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Do like this one first. Oh, we're all small. Extra small still. Hold on. Risking my phone in the water like this for you. And I didn't have to. Risking my phone. I would have to dive and get it. There would be no thumbnails for a while if I dropped my phone. My clips are short, so I'm running it back. And again, this is the mouth of a river. So this is salt water that I'm in. There could be sharks. There could be great whites. And tiger sharks. And stingrays. And sturgeon. It all goes through there if it goes in the river. I feel comfortable. If there's no seals around, I feel pretty comfortable. If there's like a million seals hanging out, I'd be sketched out about sharks. Big shark. That place on the left is a restaurant that has a marina, and they have like a live band and stuff like that. If I got out of the water earlier, I could have went and got some food. Now it is sadly too late for me to eat food. It is very late, so I have to go. See some updated lap times. Who's the time trial magician? GTR Lester. Tijni, wasting no time. I should do a race with Tijni. Stay awake. But I think it's best I get my sleep, my beauty sleep. Sounds good to me. Really, I should just like risk it all and do the early races, but we'll get to it tomorrow. Again, you guys like said it yourselves. We've done Deep Forest a million times. It's the new majority. So I'm not going to stress over it. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Vantage, Nismo, Huracan, RCF. I think the GTR will be up there. The GTR was really good at Spa, and I feel that if it's good there, it should have similar good times here. But also, the Supra, I think.
76.
Supra might be the best car.
Said good night.
Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good time with new dailies. I gotta go. Peace.